Imagine waking up tomorrow and marriage no longer existed. No weddings, no wedding rings, no husbands, no wives, no anniversaries, no I do. For thousands of years, marriage has shaped almost every human society. It decides who raises children, who inherits wealth, who becomes family. Billions of people have married throughout history, yet almost nobody asks one simple question. Who invented marriage? Was it a king, a priest, a government, or did marriage exist long before civilization itself? The answer begins over 100,000 years ago, long before cities, long before farming, long before humans ever wrote their first words. To discover where marriage came from, we first have to understand how ancient humans fell in love, long before churches, long before governments, long before wedding ceremonies. Humans still formed relationships. Our ancestors lived in small hunter-gatherer tribes, usually no larger than 50 people. Every day, they searched for food, built shelters, escaped predators, and survived together. Life was dangerous, very dangerous. No hospitals, no police, no supermarkets. Every sunrise was another fight to stay alive. In that world, raising a child alone was almost impossible. Human babies are different from almost every other animal. They need years of care, years of protection, years of teaching. One parent simply couldn't do everything. Children who had two caring adults were much more likely to survive. So over thousands of generations, humans naturally formed long-lasting pair bonds, not because someone invented marriage, but because cooperation increased the chances of survival. Love existed, commitment existed, families existed. But marriage, as we know it today, did not. As human populations grew, life became more complicated. Different families began living near one another. Food became valuable, land became valuable, animals became valuable. People started asking difficult questions. Who owns this land? Who inherits these animals? Who belongs to which family? Love alone couldn't answer those questions. Communities needed something stronger. An agreement, a promise, a public commitment, not just between two people, but between two families. Around 12,000 years ago, everything changed. Humans began farming. For the first time, people stopped wandering. They built permanent homes. They grew crops. They raised livestock. And they accumulated wealth. Now there was something worth passing on. To the next generation, marriage slowly evolved into a social agreement. It helped define families, protect children, manage inheritance, and create stability. Marriage wasn't invented overnight. It evolved, one generation at a time. But if no single person invented marriage, then where did it begin? The earliest marriages didn't look anything like today's weddings. There were no white dresses, no wedding rings, no vows, no marriage certificates. In many early farming villages, marriage was simply a public agreement. Two families would recognize a couple as partners. Everyone in the community knew who belonged together. This created trust, reduced conflict, protected children, and helped villages stay organized. As civilizations appeared, marriage became even more important. In ancient Mesopotamia, one of the world's first civilizations, marriage became a legal contract. Some of the oldest written marriage agreements are more than 4,000 years old. These documents explained property, inheritance, family responsibilities, and the rights of both partners. For the first time, marriage wasn't just a personal relationship. It became part of the law. A simple human bond had become an institution. As civilizations expanded, marriage evolved in different ways. In ancient Egypt, many couples married for love, but family and property still played an important role. In ancient Greece, marriage helped continue the family line. In ancient Rome, marriage became both a social and legal partnership. Across Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Americas, every culture developed its own traditions. Some exchanged rings, Others exchanged gifts. Some celebrated with music and dancing. Others held quiet family ceremonies. The customs were different, but the purpose remained surprisingly similar: to build trust, to strengthen families, to raise children together, to connect entire communities. Marriage was no longer just about two people. It became one of the foundations of human civilization. Although every culture shaped marriage differently, no civilization truly invented it. They simply adapted, an idea that humans had already been developing for thousands of years. Over time, marriage became more than a family agreement. It became a religious tradition. Many faiths created their own marriage ceremonies, each with different customs, different promises, and different symbols. For millions of people, marriage became a sacred commitment, not only between two people, but also before God. Centuries passed, kingdoms rose, empires fell, but marriage remained. Its traditions changed, its rules evolved, but its purpose kept adapting to the needs of society. Then something unexpected happened. People began marrying, less for survival and more for love. In many parts of the world, choosing your own partner gradually became more common. Marriage was no longer only about property or inheritance or politics. It also became about companionship, trust, respect, and building a life together. The institution stayed, but the reasons behind it continued to evolve. So, who invented marriage? The surprising answer is no one. There was never a single inventor. No king created it, no government designed it, no religion started it. Marriage evolved naturally. Over thousands of years, it changed as humans changed. It adapted as societies became more complex. Hunter-gatherers formed lasting partnerships. Farmers turned those partnerships into social agreements. Civilizations transformed them into legal contracts. Religions gave them spiritual meaning. And modern societies continue to redefine marriage. Even today, the idea survived famine, wars, empires, revolutions, and thousands of generations, not because it never changed, but because it always adapted. The story of marriage is really the story of humanity itself, a story of love, trust, cooperation, family, and survival. Marriage wasn't invented by one person. It was shaped by millions of ordinary people across thousands of years, and even today, its story is still being written. History isn't just about kings or wars or ancient ruins. Sometimes, the biggest changes begin with ordinary people trying to solve ordinary problems. Marriage wasn't created in a single moment. It evolved, one generation at a time, from small hunter-gatherer camps to villages to kingdoms to the modern world. And after thousands of years, it remains one of humanity's oldest living traditions. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden history behind everyday life, subscribe for more documentaries exploring the forgotten origins of human civilization, because the past is still shaping your future. Thanks for watching.